If anything, 1923 taught us many lessons. We think there are many things Spencer and Alex could have done differently to avoid their tragic fate. However, there's also a lot of good we learnt from them. Here are some lessons that stood out. Tell those around you how you really feel, even if it will upset people. Even before Alex approached Spencer, it was clear she was unhappy with her life and didn't want to marry Arthur. After meeting Spencer, it was confirmed that this is the man she must be with. If she had spoken to Arthur, been honest and ended the engagement, instead of just running off with Spencer, Arthur would not have had such a bruised ego and acted out his revenge later on. He would have gotten closure and probably understood that he should not be with someone who doesn't love him and left Alex alone to live the life she wanted. Because she left him so suddenly, he was angry and hurt and acted childish later on. Take a chance on love. In today's world, love is hard to find, so if you are able to find it, you need to jump at the chance. There was an immediate spark between Spencer and Alex. If she had not run after him while he was leaving, they would never have lived such an intensely beautiful love story. But still, she should have done the right thing and sat down with Arthur and her future in-laws to tell them how she really feels. Alex and Spencer were not official yet and had barely had 2 conversations, yet she took a big chance following him, whether the love would be reciprocated or not. Life is short. Life is shorter than we think, and we need to enjoy every moment. Alex realised how short our time here is after Spencer showed her a historic footprint. They didn't waste a single second, and he asked her to marry him right there. They got married after they were rescued by a ship, rather than waiting to have a grand ceremony. Enjoy the good times, because we don't know how long they will last. Spencer and Alex lived and loved each day as if it were their last. Life is serious enough. Sometimes we need humour in our lives to ease the weight of life. Throughout the series, Alex has kept a great sense of humour, which we adore so much. This was unexpected of her, as royals are known to be serious. From the start, she was her own person, smart, witty, and had a great sense of humour. Even in the toughest of times, one should be patient and listen to warnings. Alex was warned by Spencer that the trip back to Montana is too dangerous for her. If she had listened, she could have had a safe, comfortable trip back to England and then to Montana. But she didn't want them to spend any time apart. When she was in Montana, the gas station woman warned her of the dangerous winter conditions and to wait for a train, but she ignored it. The more you want to rush, the less you will progress. Spencer had to get to Montana as soon as possible, but put him and Alex's lives in danger by not being patient about their transport options. He and Alex could have waited 3 weeks for an ocean liner, but chose to get the first boat out, a rusty tugboat, with an ill captain that again put their lives in danger. This in turn caused them to bump into Arthur later, who challenged Spencer. Spencer then killed him in self-defense, which caused Arthur's father to send Spencer away and keep Alex detained. They were separated forcefully. Again, when Alex was approaching Montana, she wanted to reach Bozeman as soon as possible and not wait to travel safely by train. Not being patient and waiting a few extra days to get proper transport cost her life and a lifetime of heartbreak for Spencer. Sometimes self-sacrifice can be selfish. Alex declined having her limbs amputated so that she could breastfeed her child and he could live. But in turn, it cost her life and Spencer would be heartbroken for life. It was very noble of her to sacrifice herself for her child, but it caused Spencer so much heartbreak. Her child would have to grow up without a mother. What would you have done differently if you were in Alex or Spencer's shoes? Which lesson did you learn from 1923? Thank you for watching.